Hey, what's up guys? Chris back with the 4K review. This time I got the brand new release Pet Sematary, which happens to be a reboot of the 1989 film of the same title, which of course is based on Stephen King's novel. And in general, I'm a huge fan of the horror genre, man. I'm talking about films from George A. Romero, John Carpenter, also the 1980s, man. The 80s was such a great decade for horror films. The amount of slasher and blood and gore movies that came out in those 10 years was just absolutely amazing. Lots of fun times. And, I always like to say they certainly don't make them like they used to. So when they announced they're rebooting Pet Cemetery, honestly, I wasn't all that thrilled. I always hate that, they step on something that's already been done, like when Rob Zombie rebooted the Halloween franchise with his own take. I just really didn't care for it. And some people love, Rob Zombie's version. I have nothing against that. Everybody has a different opinion. Nowadays, horror films, what they do is like the music isn't really right. Also, just the typical jump scares. It's like they forgot how to scare you, man. And all they can think of is, just jump scares nowadays. And quite honestly, it really is tiresome. So if you're a fan of the original 1989 version of this film and you didn't catch this in theaters, you may or may not like this, but it is still worth a look, just to, see what you guys think of it. It's not a terrible film, and it's not great either. I just found it to be okay. I wish they did more with it, quite honestly. But yeah, and also, like I said, if you don't mind typical jump scares, then, check it out and see what you think. But overall, really nice performances by both Jason Clarke and John Lithgow. And at first, I didn't even recognize Lithgow because he has this full-on beard. I had to do a double take. I'm like, is that really him? But yeah, he plays the creepy neighbor, and I thought he put on a really nice performance. All right, so in regards to the presentation, I thought this looked pretty decent for a 4K release. This was actually shot in 2.8K and 3.4K, but I don't have the specifics if this is a 2K upscale to 4K or whatnot. I hope it isn't, but if it is, it looks pretty darn good. So colors are slightly muted, and the black glows are deep, but has a nice balance to it. It wasn't like, overly deep. And the flesh tones look pretty darn natural, at least to me it does. And it's sharp for the most part. Sure, you'll notice some softness, but honestly, most people won't even notice it depending on, the distance they view this movie from. Yeah, like I said, overall, looks really nice in terms of the picture quality. As is the case with the audio mix, this features Dolby Atmos and 7.1, and I found the track to be pretty immersive. Really nice bass, especially during the jump scares and whatnot, and the dialogue was crisp and clear. So overall, I'm rating this one a 4.5 out of a 5 for the picture and a 5 for the sound. For special features, you get an all-new alternate ending plus 7 deleted extended scenes, as well as Night Terror's family haunting visions. All in all, over 90 minutes of bonus content, which can be accessed only on the Blu-ray disc. So there you go, guys, the brand new release of Pet Sematary, and this will officially be available for purchase on 4K Blu-ray starting July 9th, 2019. And as always, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.